an ode to cinema and the art of filmmaking. Combine that with an amazing screenplay, and you get Jigarthanda Double X. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel guys, and in this video I will share my thoughts on the Tamil 2023 film Jigarthanda Double X, which is directed by Karthik Subbaraj. Unfortunately, this film did not get a theatrical release in the northern states, and I was actually looking forward to it because I had loved the teaser as well as the trailer. After its theatrical release, I had seen so many comments praising this film. Most of them were positive. I would say 90% of the comments that I had seen of this film were positive, and I was just waiting for its OTT release. It is currently streaming on Netflix, and me and Nona, we did a live watch along of this film on his channel. And boy oh boy, this movie completely knocked it out of the park for me when it came to its overall storytelling. And I knew this in the back of my head before watching the film that yes, it has a lot of positive feedback, so I am probably in for a great ride. But it actually exceeded beyond my expectations. Now, I already liked the first one. If you have not checked my review out, it's there on the channel. But the second one is leaps and bounds ahead of the first, at least for me. Let me know if you enjoyed the first one more than the second, or it's vice versa. Foundation that has been laid for the second one is similar to that of the first. We have a gangster and we have a filmmaker. Both have their own individual motives, and when they interact with each other, something else culminates, which leads to the climactic end of the film. Here, Karthik Subbaraj, as a writer as well as a director, has pushed the narrative beyond the envelope, where he said that no, I am just gonna go all out and I am going to give my viewers an experience which is meta, which is also very massy, which is extremely entertaining. There is also a social cause, but overall Karthik Subbaraj said that I am just going to show what the power of filmmaking can do. What I really liked about the plot point is how much time got invested in actually establishing the character motivations, and not just of the two leads, also of the supporting cast as well. Like, there are closures of so many arcs, and it comes together beautifully by the end of the film. And essentially what me and Nona, we both thought that till the interval block at least, that this movie is going to be only and only about these two characters, and it's going to be one versus the other. We just did not foresee that how the sequence of events is going to lead to that really incredible and gut-wrenching climax. And this is exactly what I said about the narrative when we were doing the live watch along, is that the movie takes you to a high. Like, from a point, it just keeps taking you to a high, and there is not a single moment where I felt that oh, it kind of dips a little. Never for me at least. This movie not only tells us the power of cinema, but it also shows very beautifully this crisscross and this amalgamation of how cinema and politics are so tied in together. Also, this film gives a beautiful homage to the Clint Eastwood films, and you can kind of feel his presence almost throughout the story. I just love how this movie becomes so much more than just an entertaining film. It becomes about the characters, it becomes about the social message, it becomes about the power of cinema. Karthik Subbaraj as a writer and director has just absolutely knocked it out of the park for me, and this, for me at least, is his best directorial venture. Now, coming to the technicalities of the film, oh my goodness, me and Nona, if you just watch our live watch along, we are just talking about how beautiful the color grading is, how beautiful the lighting is, how beautiful the frames are, how amazing is the cinematography. Like, throughout the film, I think we have just been raving about it, and especially I just kept saying, look at this lighting, look at how the lighting is falling, look at the shadows, how they have color graded the entire movie. It's brilliant. And I think for me, this is one of the most visually stunning films of 2023. The movie is just aesthetically just amazing to look at. When it comes to the edit of the film, like I said, this movie just keeps you on high, and there is not a single dull moment. I did not feel the pinch of the length at all. Time duration is actually justified because it gives all the characters enough time to breathe and actually establish themselves onto the limelight. And that's why I said it's not just about the leads, even the supporting cast members, all of their motivations and their context setting was done so perfectly. Then coming to the BGM, the songs are also very entertaining, but specifically the BGM, especially in the second half for me, there were certain instrumental use and sounds used when the movie shifts into the forest. It was beautiful. And obviously, a composer of the caliber of Santosh Narayanan, he's one of my favorite composers out there, guys. And I was not disappointed at all. Like, be it those dramatic scenes, be it the comedy, be it the climax. I think there's a separate section that I have to dedicate just talking about the climax. The sound design of that entire sequence and the way those drumming sounds are happening with the music and everything just feels that something is happening to your body, because I was just in a trance. Not only is that entire climactic sequence just so painful to watch, but the thing is, it's shot so well, it's written out so well, it's directed so well, acted so well, the BGM is amazing, the frames are beautiful. I was wondering if I had just watched this in the theater, I would have been bawling my eyes out, because I was already like, if you watch that live watch along, I was like crying. I was completely like crying non-stop watching that scene. And for a moment I thought that no, something, maybe there is going to be a twist. There's going to be a twist. Maybe it's not going to end this tragically. There is definitely going to be a twist. And I thought that in my heart for a second, but no. Karthik Subbaraj said, nothing doing. This is how the narrative is. This is what I want to show. And this is where the storytelling actually took the bigger platform than the actors or giving it a happy spin in the end. Then lastly, coming to the performances, I feel that not a single actor performed bad. Be it Raghava Lawrence and S.J. Suryah, they were just amazing, like mind-blowing. I feel out of all the actors, because everybody is at such a high level when it comes to performances, but I would still say that Raghava Lawrence has the edge here. Like, he was exceptional for me. He was absolutely exceptional for me. The entire change in his character, the way he completely embodied Caesar, he was savage, he was intimidating. Then you kind of see the change and the shift happening to him as the movie progresses. You start empathizing with the guy. S.J. Suryah is just so effortlessly charming. He's so good in the serious roles, but I feel that when it comes to comedy roles, he is just phenomenal. And both Raghava and Suryah's chemistry, their bromance, their friendship, it's just crackling on the screen. You just feed off of that energy so much while watching. The other supporting actors like Nimisha and Shine, they also did a fabulous job. In fact, I'm really sorry, I do not know the name of the actor who played the cop, the corrupt cop. He was fabulous. So for me, guys, in the end, this movie was like a 5-course meal for me, because by the end of it, I was just so satisfied. And it's not only because of great performances and great technicalities. It was everything. Great performances, the technical aspects were amazing, the storytelling, and also when you are making a film where you want to prove a message or give a message out, it sometimes can come across as very obvious and preachy, and you feel like, okay, the director is trying to force feed this message. But here everything felt very organic. It made sense. These characters made sense, their actions made sense, and this is where Karthik Subbaraj just won for me. And I think at this point I would say that Jigarthanda XX is definitely the best film that has come from the Tamil film industry in 2023. So yes, guys, that was my review of Jigarthanda XX. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And with that, I will end this video here, and I will see you soon on my next one. Bye.